Hey everyone, Tom Surratt here, and this is my end of April, April 30th, 2015 collection update. And this was a very awesome month for me. I got a lot of cool stuff. Really excited to show you guys. And to start off, I'm going to show you guys, the stuff I got that wasn't movies or that wasn't music, but it was like oriented towards that kind of stuff. And the first thing is the only book I got this month was Gooflumps, and this is Stay Out of the Bathroom. This is like a parody of Goosebumps, and this is number 2.5. It's real funny. This is some funny stuff. I mean, we got this for like 25 cents at this place, and I thought it was cool. Gooflumps only made 2 books. The Are You Slime, and I already got the first one. Well, no, this is the first one. This second one was like 4 and like a quarter, or 4.5 or something like that was the number of that book, and it was called Eat, Cheese, and Barf or something like that. This stuff's pretty funny. I mean, it says even up on here, like warning that a Goosebumps book, which is cool, but it's just funny. Like, if you look at the cover, it's some classic stuff. I'm a big fan of Goosebumps, and I haven't read any of the books in years, but it's still something that I will always love. It's funny. And next thing I got actually is I'm not gonna take it out, but I'll show you guys. This is cool. It's very thin. It just came in today. It's a poster to this Alicia Silverstone film called The Babysitter, released in 1995, and this is the theatrical poster for it. And I didn't get a frame yet for it or anything, but I am very soon. And I'm gonna put in just a little picture to show you guys what it looks like. In this part right here. Alright, and I went to this cool place called My Mother Threw Mine Away a few days ago, and I've been like loving on these magazines. I've been reading them, just loving them and loving them. I mean, it's classic. I'm ordering like 20 of them from this dude on eBay right now. He's got them all set and ready for me, and it's the Fangoria magazines, and these things are fucking sick. Very cool. This is number 133 in August of 95. It's cool. It's got like Lurking Fear at the bottom, and it's got like Night of the Demons and a wolf with Jack Nicholson. H.P. Lovecraft's Necronomicon, which is pretty cool. I mean, it's got the In the Mouth of Madness. There's some classic stuff. This is stuff that if you're a very big fan of horror and all that, then this is something that you'd really like. And I love these older ones from like the 90s and the 80s and stuff. They're just cool to read about information and stuff I didn't know about them, or them coming out, and it's just cool. Cool nostalgia for me. And then I got this one, which has Lord of Illusions on the cover, another Fangoria, Clive Barker directs, and this one's from this is number 140 in March, I think. The other one was 94. These are 90. This one's 95, and it's got a thing for Tales from the Crypt Demon Knight, if you could see it on there. Sorry about the glare, guys. And there's Candyman 2, and In the Mouth of Madness again, and Ice Cream Man, and Hellraiser 4. Some cool stuff. Very cool. These magazines are awesome. I plan on getting a whole crap ton of these. And the place I go to, My Mother Threw Mine Away, they have plastics on these ones, so they keep them all nice and fresh. No fingerprints or anything weird on them. And this one's cool. Brain Scan. Very cool. This one's real appealing. It has stuff like Stephen King's The Stand on it. The Hills Have Eyes, and Serial Mom from John Waters, and cool stuff like that. Very awesome. This one's number 132 from May of 1994. Very awesome. These books are cool. This is one of those things that when I was a kid I didn't appreciate it as much, but now that I'm older and I could actually look at these with a lot more appreciation, I'm happy that I'm getting into those now, and it's just very cool. Now on to the movies I picked up, and I picked up a bunch. Be prepared, guys. I got a lot of cool stuff this month. And the first one's a Scream Factory release. I think this is the first time this was ever released on Blu-ray, which is very cool. Very pumped about it. And this one's called Death Valley. I just picked this one up a few days ago, and it came in the mail today, along with the next one. And it's very cool. This is the Blu-ray DVD combo pack. This has the kid that played in I think his name is Stephen McHattie or whatever. Haiti or whatever his name is. He's the kid that played Ralphie in the Christmas Story. And this is very cool. I love Scream Factory. I've been trying to collect a bunch of their stuff. There he is right there, Ralphie. Very awesome. Haven't seen this yet, but I saw a trailer and I've been reading a lot about it and it looks very cool. Definitely let me know, guys, about this film if you guys like it or not, and I'd like to hear your input. And the next one I got is another Scream Factory, which is very cool. It's a double feature, which I'm pumped about. I've been seeing a lot of people online talk about this, and I've been reading a lot about it, and it looks very cool. I'm excited. Can't wait to watch this. And it's the double feature TerraVision and the Video Dead. Very cool. Scream Factory double. Yeah, sorry about the crazy glare on this one. These things are still in their plastics, which I'm definitely going to watch very soon. This is the DVD Blu-ray combo pack of this. I haven't seen either of these, but they look so awesome, and everyone's been talking about them, and it's just something I thought I needed to get. It's cool. I love the TerraVision and the Video Dead names. They're pretty cool. Another Scream Factory I got. Now I got a bunch of Scream Factories this month, and I'm very excited about that. It's stuff that I've been striving to get. And this is another double feature that I got for a very good price on eBay. This is X-Ray and Schizoid, and very awesome. I haven't watched X-Ray yet, but I watched Schizoid with Klaus Kinski. Very cool. He's also in Crawl Space, and that's another really good one. And I love these Scream Factory double packs. I know some people feel they should have standalone releases, but I mean, for the prices that they're going for and for the the additions and just everything else, I mean, I think they're cool. I mean, I would prefer them single too, but I mean, I'm not going to complain when you're buying two movies for the price of one. And I love everything about Scream Factory. It's like Anchor Bay to me. It's just cool, everything they're packaging and the movies they release and a lot of cool stuff. And I think those were the first times that those two movies were also out on a DVD or Blu-ray format. If I'm guessing right, for at least USA releasings, America releasing. The next one I've been wanting for a while, and I used to have this on VHS, but my old tape player ate it years ago, and it pissed me off. And this is another DVD Blu-ray combo pack, and this is the Horror Show with Lance Henriksen and Brian James. Very cool. This also has Aaron Einsberg. If you guys remember him, he's in the third Puppet Master movie as a little boy. Toulon's like groupie, is not groupie, but is like huge fan. Is like someone that loves him, and he's also in Tales from the Crypt episode, one of my favorites of season 3, called Undertaking Parlor. He's the one with like the jean jacket. Very cool. And this is a sick movie. Brian James is one of my favorite 80s horror guys. Like he was only in a couple horror movies that I could recall, but the ones he's in, he's just fucking awesome. I can't wait to pick up the film, Sam Raimi's film. Oh, what the hell is it called? Criminal Punishment or something like that. I don't know, but it looks very cool. It came out right after Evil Dead, but this is a very awesome movie. Very awesome. About the serial killer who haunts Lance Henriksen's character and his family and stuff, and it's cool. If you haven't seen it, definitely suggest it. And the next one I got, another Scream Factory. This is another one that I got in today, and this is Terror Train with Jamie Lee Curtis. Very awesome film. Very cool. Definitely not her best, but it's got that scary, creepy, eerie feel to it that I just love. She's one of those chicks that I didn't realize until just recently that she's in a lot of slasher films, like Halloween, and she's also in The Fog, which isn't really a slasher, it's more of a ghost film, but those horror-oriented things. It's cool. This is a good movie, though. Definitely suggest it if you haven't seen it. Blu-ray DVD combo pack, that one. Then I got this next one. It's The Funhouse, another cool Scream Factory. This one's directed by Tobe Hooper. A really cool movie about these 4 kids that go into this fun house and all this crazy horror stuff happens. Very awesome. Very good film. Sorry about that, guys. Now to go on with what I was saying. The next one I picked up was another Scream Factory, and this one's John Carpenter's The Fog. Another very, very awesome one. Very cool. I love how these collector's editions come with slip covers. I always thought that was cool. Only thing I don't like is the back, how it catches on it sometimes because of the Blu-ray thing. So you gotta be extra careful, but gotta love the slip covers. You gotta love the original artwork. I love it. I mean, I think that's what makes this company really stick out. That and the special features. I mean, like, look at all those. That's some crazy special features. And it's cool. I mean, this is one of those companies that I absolutely love. I don't like how this case is like that, but it's whatever. It's cool. I still like this company. A real great company. And the last from my Scream Factories I picked up was this is a DVD Blu-ray combo pack. Very sick. Clive Barker's Nightbreed. Now I opened it already, but I didn't take the plastic off. I don't know why. I'm actually going to do that when I'm done with this, but this is the director's cut Blu-ray DVD combo pack. Very cool. This is a very awesome movie. Not as good in my opinion as Hellraiser, but this one is still awesome. I mean, the effects in this and the storyline. I love how David Cronenberg is in it. You can see him right there, actually. He's the villain, psychiatrist up there in the little hole. It's fucking sick. Very fucking sick. Definitely awesome. If you guys haven't seen this film, definitely check it out. I suggest it. I can't spend the money to buy the the ultimate edition of it, the numbered hard one, but I'm happy with just having the director's cut, to be honest. And this next one, it's from Olive Films, a very sick film, and this is The Boogans on Blu-ray. Very cool, 1981 horror film. Awesome. I love this movie. I like how it comes with a slipcase too. Very cool, very, very cool. Boogans. Great film. If you guys haven't checked that one out, definitely check it out. A great creature feature. And then these two, I've been wanting to open them up, but I haven't because I wanted to show you guys the prices on these. It's ridiculous. I got Kill Bill Volume 1, and look at that. Used but $5.94. That's crazy. Steelbook edition of it. It's fucking awesome. Very cool. I was so surprised to find these. This is the Canadian release of it. It's so cool. I mean, these things are going for crazy money on the computer. Quentin Tarantino's Volume 1 of Kill Bill. Very awesome. I'm definitely going to open these up real soon, but I wanted to show you guys. $5.94, you cannot beat that. Especially for a Blu-ray Steelbook and a crazy good movie. Very good. And then this is, obviously I found this one there too. In Volume 2, $5.94. Where else can you go and get that? I don't know personally. If you guys know, definitely let me know. But yeah, Volume 2. Very cool. And this is also the Canadian release of it. But literally, these two movies for $12 steelbooks. It's crazy. It's crazy. Very crazy. And then the last one for the Blu-rays. This one my girlfriend got me. And this is fucking hilarious. Very great. Bad Grandpa from the Jackass group is the Blu-ray DVD combo pack. This movie is fucking hilarious. So many great parts in this movie. I was dying laughing. I was literally pissing myself. So good. And I showed her mother and stepfather this film, and they were dying too. Her mother was sitting right next to me laughing her face off. This is a great one. Very good movie. John Knoxville plays this old grandpa guy, and he's got to bring his grandson, to his father in this different state, and it's just crazy. This craziness that goes on. He talks. My favorite part's got to be with Moby Dick, where Johnny Knoxville's character's like, "Oh, I remember the time when I caught my first Moby Dick, or my very own Moby Dick," something like that. And he goes to this. It goes to this flashback, and he's fishing, and he's in this little water pond thing over where these golfers are, and he picks up this huge fish, and all these golfers are like, "Holy shit, look at that thing!" And it shows a view of him his front side with the fish, and the fish is a dangling dick. It's so funny. It caught me by surprise. It was just classic. And in the end with the stripper part. That shit was fucked up. So fucked up. This movie just cracks me up. Just looking at it, it's real cool. Very good one. If you guys haven't seen Bad Grandpa, I definitely suggest it. Definitely suggest it. And now onto the DVDs I picked up. And the first one's a very good film. This is directed by... Who was this directed by? Peter Medak or whatever. Medak or whatever. And this is the George C. Scott, The Changeling. And this is a very cool movie. Very good ghost movie. If you guys haven't seen this one either, I definitely suggest it. It's awesome. Very cool. Move that stuff over so I can fit the rest of these. And next one I got, real happy with Abominable. Very good movie. This is the Anchor Bay release of it. This is another creature feature. Very cool. Awesome. This guy's like Jeffrey Combs, Lance Henriksen in it, Wallace Stone. Very cool. Very awesome film. About this Bigfoot, this abominable snowman type guy that's like around like, you know, this like wooded area somewhere in I don't know exactly where this takes place, but very cool. I mean, the effects in this are real good. The movie drags on some parts where it's like kind of boring or like real stupid. Like, you know, this one part where these 5 girls go to this cabin right next to the main character, Matt McCoy's next to his cabin, and one of the girls is outside on the phone, and it's daylight, and you know she gets abducted by the abominable snowman or whatever, the Bigfoot, whatever they consider it in here, and it's just weird. You know, the girls don't realize that the chick is gone, and it's nighttime, and they go outside looking for her and stuff, and the phone stops ringing when they go outside after the main character, Matt McCoy's character, sends a message from his computer to this, and it was just weird. They go like, oh, wait, I think I heard something, and there's no phone ringing at that time, and they're like, oh, there's your phone. Some parts were real cheesy, but overall it's a good movie. I love the effects. That's one part where this dude's face just gets like chomped off. The Bigfoot, abominable snowman, whatever you want to call it, like, you know, opens, stretches his mouth, and he just like, you know, chomps on this dude's face, and the whole side of his face, like the whole front of his face just gets like taken off. It's pretty cool. Very good movie, though. I definitely suggest it. Definitely a pretty good one. And next one I got. Oh, I love this movie. I didn't think I was gonna, and I saw it in stores a lot, but I'm a huge anthology horror fan. And Mooch just put up a Top 10 Tuesday about his anthology films, which is very cool. And this is one that I really, really love. This is Snoop Dogg's Hood of Horror. Very awesome. This has, obviously, Snoop Dogg. This has Danny Trejo. This movie's got, you know, let's see, Jason Alexander, Diamond Dallas Page. It's got Aries Spears. If you guys remember Aries Spears from, I think he was in, what's it called for a little while, Saturday Night Live. But this is just crazy. Crazy good movie. And this is just about, like, you know, these 3 stories that Snoop Dogg's, like, going to hell, and he tells these stories trying to get these souls and stuff. It's pretty cool. I definitely like this movie. I definitely suggest it for people that like anthology films. And the thing that stuck me out about this is that the insert is this crazy, like, booklet. This crazy thick booklet. It's pretty cool. It's got, like, a bunch of stuff in it. I mean, it's just full. And I thought that was cool. I mean, I like it when companies do that. They release stuff and they just have cool, awesome booklets for it. Snoop Dogg's Hood of Horror. Definitely awesome. Check it out if you haven't seen it. Very good one. Next one I got. This one I didn't open up either because I wanted to show you guys the price that I got this for a few weeks ago. And this is Piranha, the Roger Corman Cult Classics one. I got it brand new for $3.97. Another crazy deal. I'm like, what? I'm like, alright. And, you know, I went to FYE, and I got a few other things that I'm going to show you guys in this. I went in with, like, I don't know, $10. And I came out with 6 things, and it came to $8 and like 50-something cents. I'm like, holy shit. That was like one of the best buys I've ever done at FYE. I mean, it's hard to even leave that place with one thing for $10, let alone 6. I thought it was cool. I shopped pretty smart that day and got some things I really wanted. This was one of them. Very cool. I got a few of these Roger Corman Cult Classics, and I plan on getting a few more. Not all of them, but I definitely want to get a few more of them. Very cool. Good. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you guys. This is from Joe Dante. It's really cool. He did like the Howling and stuff. Very cool. And the next one I got, really good film. I haven't seen this in years, but I remember watching it on Sci-Fi Channel when it was really cool. Before it got all like stupid. And this is Bats with Lou Diamond Phillips. Another good horror film. Definitely cool. Very good. The next one I got is the sequel to Ginger Snaps, Ginger Snaps 2 Unleashed. Pretty good one. Not as good as the first one. Better than the third one, but it's cool. Definitely a good one. Next one I got is, finally got this. I have it on VHS, and I used to have this back when I was younger, but I didn't have it, and I finally picked it up again, which I'm excited about. I'm glad I got it, and it's the Blair Witch Project. Everybody knows about this film. It's very, very cool. It's shot on film, found footage. Very awesome. And I got it at Game Exchange, but for some reason whoever sold it there got it at FYE. You see the sticker there, and this is a really good movie. I really liked it. The second one, Book of Shadows, was cool, but something about the first one was just awesome. There's another one I had back in the day, but not this edition of it, and I was happy to find this one too. And this is Lost Boys, the 2-disc special edition. Very happy I got this. This is a very good movie. Good vampire movie. If you haven't seen this before, I definitely suggest it. This is one of those 80s films that like you gotta see. It's like Monster Squad or Friday the 13th or even stuff like, Critters. I believe people should see. I mean, even if you don't really like it, also, Videodrome, stuff like that. But Lost Boys, real good. And this is another one I picked up at Game Exchange, real pumped about. I've been getting into a lot of Hammer horror films lately. And the Anchor Bay ones are getting ridiculously expensive. I mean, I think Reptile's going for like $80 used right now online, and I don't know. That shit's rough. Gotta love that coffee, guys. Alright, back to what I was saying before I was interrupted by a bunch of people with a bunch of different stuff. I love Hammer horror films. I've been wanting to get a lot more, but they're just way too much money. So expensive, it's not even funny. And so every time I go places and I see some that I find are appealing, I tend to pick them up. And I was pumped to find this. And this one's a double feature from the Midnight Movies. And this is Countess Dracula and the Vampire Lovers. I know Scream Factory just released the Vampire Lovers, which I don't know if I want to get or not. I haven't seen either of these yet. Plan on watching them real soon. But for the price I got them for, I'm very happy. I know some of these midnight movies are expensive now, crazy expensive, but happy I got this. And I don't know, I've just been getting into a lot of this company, the Hammer Horror Company, a lot lately. And I don't know, they just, there's something about them. I mean, I don't like them as much as I like the Universal Monster films, but there's just something about them. They give like a better, not a better, I can't say that, but they give a unique spin on the classic Universal monsters, like, Frankenstein and Dracula. It's cool, very cool. Very happy I got this. If you guys know about those, definitely let me know. So I definitely want to hear you guys' opinions. Next one I got, it's another Hammer production, and this is Captain Kronos Vampire Hunter, the Paramount release of it. Very cool. Very happy I got this. I got this the same day. And I was very surprised this was there. And I was just happy. Very happy with this. Definitely pumped. I haven't seen this yet either, but I know I'm going to love it. And anything that has to do with Hammer horror, I've just been really drawn into lately. Very awesome. And then I got this classic. I mean, this is one of those ones that I feel everybody should have in their collection. And it's 13 Ghosts, the William Castle original. This is such a sick film. I love this movie. I was very happy to get this also. Very happy. This is just, this is William Castle. The way he made his movies, and the way that he would, like not present them, but the way that he would advertise was just awesome. I mean, he had like those like barf bag type things, and he'd do introductions where he's like, please sign this, piece of paper before coming and seeing the film, so if you die, you don't sue us, stuff like that. And it's just like, one of those things that make horror movies classic. It's one of those things that gets people like, into like watching them, and it gets them scared and it gets them worried. I mean, it's one of those things that you can't match that. And William Castle, just like Alfred Hitchcock, they're just guys that are like, so great at what they did. I mean, they were masters of the genre back when horror was just starting to become very, very popular with a more variety of people, more unique styles. Classic 13 Ghosts. If you haven't seen this, definitely suggest it. The original. The remake's good. I like it. I plan on picking it up sometime. Not the Snapper case, but I definitely plan on picking it up sometime. But this one, very happy I got. 13 Ghosts. Another one I got. I saw a couple people talking about it online, and a lot of you guys influenced me to pick up a lot of movies, and I thank you for that. Definitely thank you for that. And this one is called End of the Line. A very cool film. It's about these like creatures that are in the subway. It's pretty cool. A very good one. Definitely happy I got this too. Next one I got. It's funny. I picked this up like a week ago, and I didn't realize until yesterday when I was watching Mood's Anthology Top 10 Tuesdays that this was an anthology film. And I'm very happy I did pick it up. And this is Trick or Treat. I mean, I didn't even realize on the back when I was reading it that it said the best horror anthology in years. Didn't even realize that. I mean, I was just reading to see what it was about, and I saw there was a lot of cool people in it and stuff. And this is cool. This is very sick. I haven't seen this yet, but I definitely plan on watching it very soon. Cool looking holiday, like, Halloween horror-oriented film. Very awesome. Definitely cool. And then this one is the theatrical release of Dawn of the Dead, the Anchor Bay edition of it. And this is cool. I'm pumped. I got it with the insert. A very good find right here. For some reason, a few years ago, this thing was everywhere. I mean, you could go into Kmart and you could get it for like $5-6 on Halloween, and a bunch of places had it. But first, like F4A doesn't even have this anymore, which is weird. And I'm glad that I finally got a copy of this edition of Dawn of the Dead. This has always been my favorite release. I know a lot of people probably like the Dario Argento Zombie Dawn of the Dead cut. It's more graphic, and it's got the soundtrack from Goblin more in it than anything else. But I don't know, something about this. I just love this edition. This is the first one that I saw too, so I mean that might be it too. That it's just what I remember as a kid. But very good one. And the next one's another holiday horror-oriented film, and this is called Santa's Sleigh, with Bill Goldberg as Santa Claus, the Killer Santa. Pretty cool. Definitely a cool movie. Definitely happy I got this thing. This is cool. I love anything that has to do with killer Santa Clauses, or killer people on Halloween, or anything like that. Leprechaun or Uncle Sam. I mean, I could keep going, but I really don't want to. This video's already getting long, but this is cool. Very awesome film. And this one too, I picked up. And I was surprised. This was another one that I got at FYE for real cheap. This is the DVD release of Psycho 2. I already got a copy of this, Psycho 2 on DVD, but not the Scream Factory with a slipcover. And check out how much I spent on it. Boom. $4.97. That's crazy. $5 for a Scream Factory slipcover DVD. Nuts. I mean, I can't fathom just how crazy it is. It's cool. Very happy I got this. This is really good. A good one to start up where the first one left off. And the first Psycho is always going to be my favorite. And I think the fourth one's my second favorite. This one's up there. Very good. Very, very good. Classic Anthony Perkins. And on the next one I got very cheap too. And this is the Elite Edition of The Howling. This is very cool. I think I spent $1 on this or something like that, and very happy I got this. I'm a big fan of the Howling series, and just very happy to get this one. And I wanted this edition of it too, the Crazy Elite one. Very awesome. Then I got this movie, which if it wasn't for Cool Duder, I wouldn't even know about, so thank you, man. I'm very happy you talked about this, or else I would have passed it in a store and been like, this looks stupid. But Anatomy, awesome German film. Very cool. I think it's in Germany. I think so. Yeah, it's in Germany. And this is a sick film. But these kids in school, this anatomy school, and these people get killed, and they make them into these not sculptures, but into these exhibits, for people to see. And This is so fucking cool. Definitely a cool one. Thank you for talking about this movie, Cool Dude. Thank you. Very awesome. And then next two I got, this is very awesome too. Found this at Big Lots in Waterbury, and I was surprised they had this. It was the only one there. I'm so happy. I got it on VHS, and I've seen this one before in stores, but it was the snapper case, a clicky case. I'm happy I got it now. Got it for $5 at Big Lots. Yeah, Bordello of Blood, the Tales from the Crypt film. Awesome film. Huge fan of Tales from the Crypt. Probably one of my favorite TV shows of all time. I just love everything about it. I think my favorite thing that HBO ever did, or ever helped do, was Tales from the Crypt. Very good one. I like Demon Knight more, but this is still very awesome. I like this one more than Ritual. Ritual's good, but not nearly as good as that. And then this one I had to get. I always see this in a clicky case also, and it always makes me sad because this one's my favorite out of the whole series, and it's the first Final Destination. I got it for $3. I mean, this is a great classic film. This is one of those early 2000s, late 1990s films. Like, in the same vein as, Idle Hands or, stuff like, The Faculty, Disturbing Behavior, The Phantoms. It's cool stuff. Very good movie. Where death chooses your fate. And then on with the last of the stuff I got, and this is all, miscellaneous, comedy, drama, and all that good stuff. And this one I didn't open yet because I had to show you this too. I thought this was just ridiculous. This one just blew my mind. And this one's called The McCullochs. This is a cool comedy. I got it for 25 cents. 25 cents, guys. 25 cents. And this is an Anchor Bay movie. I've never ever bought a DVD for 25 cents. Ever. Especially at FYE. And this is sick. I mean, it comes in an original Anchor Bay white case and all that. I mean, I couldn't pass this up. Very cool. I haven't seen it yet, obviously. I just kept the plastic to show you guys just the craziness of that. And very, very cool. 25 cents. I mean, come on. I mean, you could search on the ground all day and find 25 cents. And that's in pennies. And the next one I got is a cool comedy that I'm surprised I found also. Have this on VHS, and I love it. I love mafia movies, and I love anything that has to do with people being, like, serious, like, gangsters and all that. Like, hey, what the fuck you doing, Fucking Luca Brasi sleeping with the fishes. I'm making him up where he can't refuse. But this one, Mafia, awesome. Awesome, funny-ass movie. I die every time I watch this film. Very good one. Just a classic comedy spoof. If you guys haven't seen this, I definitely suggest it. A very good one. The next one I got is another comedy that I used to own, and I've loved, and I'll always love, and it's my favorite from the whole creators, and this is Monty Python's Meaning of Life, and this is the 2-disc version. This movie is hilarious. From John Cleese in the beginning with, like, a sex ed class in school with where he's bringing his wife in, all the way up to, like, that waiter that's like fishy fish, to the fat dude that's just eating all that food and explodes. It's Monty Python, in my opinion, can't get any better than Meaning of Life. Holy Grail is real good too, and Life with Brian was but this one is just hilarious. This is priceless. Those guys are crazy. There's another one I got, and this is more like a drama type film, or like, a comedy. I don't really know. But I'm a huge fan of Charlize Theron, and this is only $3 brand new at Big Lots. And this is young adult. And it looks pretty ridiculous. It looks pretty cool. I mean, there's a lot of movies that I would never have watched if it wasn't for Charlize Theron. But, like Trapped, or movies like, Trapped, North Country, Mighty Joe Young, stuff like that. But, very cool. This is, looks like it's going to be, an alright movie. Pretty cool. This one I got from a buddy of mine at this group that I was going to. And very cool. Very surprised. I mean, this is the first time I've ever gone to one of these groups and actually gotten something. I'm like, alright. I mean, I was expecting it, but it's cool. This is a Stephen King based film called The Shawshank Redemption. And this is a cool film. I definitely like this movie. I mean, I don't know. I don't really hear too many people talking about this. But I like it a lot. I mean, it's got William Sadler in it, who's one of my favorite actors of all time. It's cool. He's in the very first Tales from the Crypt episode called "The Man Who Was Death," and he's in Freaked as the guy that owns the company. We sell everything but shoes, corporation, stuff like that. And he's good. He's very good. He's also in Bill and Ted's Bogus Journey as Death. Very good. This is a great film. I love those prison movies. And this I already have on DVD, and honestly, I didn't need to pick this up, but I felt I had to. I'm a big Joan Crawford fan, and a big Faye Dunaway fan, so I had to get the original edition of Mommy Dearest. And this is cool. I love this movie. The story about Joan Crawford and just like raising these adopted kids that she had. And as soon as I looked at this, to look at the disc to see how good it was, I saw that face, and I'm like, I gotta get this. I gotta get it. I mean, I love this edition. I like it more than I like the other one I got. And the only thing about the other one I really, really like is the commentary that's on it by John Waters, who's one of my favorite directors. Love John Waters. And this is just cool. So good. Faye Dunaway does a great job playing Joan Crawford. Such a maniacal asshole-ass bitch. But she's so good. Joan Crawford, I hope she wasn't really like that in real life. If she was, it's whatever. I mean, movie stars are kind of, crazy egos anyways, but it's whatever, But it's just so weird thinking about Joan Crawford, being this mean chick, and like seeing her in the movie Whatever Happened to Baby Jane as like the defenseless, sad one that you want to have survive. You want Betty Davis out of the picture, but you want Joan Crawford okay. But and this is another one I got. This is another Charlize Theron movie called Monster with Christina Ricci also. This is a great film. Every time this is on TV, I watch it. And I have it on VHS, and I've been wanting to get the DVD. But every time I go to stores like FYE and stuff, there's always something I want more. There's always stuff I want more. But I got this for like $1.50 at in this huge deal I got at this movie place I go to, and very excited about this. This is cool. I love this film. Charlize Theron is not pretty at all in this movie, but she's good. I'm trying to think of the person that she portrays. It's Eileen Wuornos or something like that. This serial killer prostitute from the 80s. It's cool. Very good movie. Very good. And the last up for this month for this update. I actually went down the street and I gave my uncle a couple movies that I didn't really want, like Two-Headed Shark Attack and Carlito's Angel, stuff that was just more TNA than anything else, and it was cool. I mean, I'll never be one against TNA, but it's just one of those things where it doesn't make the movie for me. I've seen so much of that I'm more for storylines and stuff now, but this is I handed him a couple of those movies and his books that he had in this box that he gave me a few months ago, and he ended up handing me this, and it's a Loud Times. It's like a video magazine. This is issue 2 with Korn, Dope, and Cold Chamber, what the hell is that? And Static X, and a couple other bands that I don't really know about, like Society 1 December. I don't know, but he thought this was a horror movie. And I don't know how you can get that mixed up with a horror movie, but it's whatever. I mean, it was cool. It was nice of him. I thought that was cool. But that'll do it for this month for my collection update. Hope you guys enjoyed. And if you pulled through the whole video, sorry about the cutouts, guys. I was interrupted a couple times, which was all good. It's whatever. And if you guys like this, definitely subscribe and give a thumbs up. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time.